Hi, Bo here from High Tech Investment, and in today's video we're going to do a review for the EXPERT4X, the trading signals. The trading signals lie within the premium forum membership, so of the EXPERT4X. The ones that are following High Tech Investment on Facebook and Instagram will also see that we regularly post new videos from EXPERT4X and Alex. And basically we've been doing this now for almost 2 months, so now it's time to review and show you exactly the profits we have made. But before we get started with all this, we're also going to tell you a bit more about how you can actually enter it and how you can benefit from it. And it's not as difficult as people will think. It only takes a few minutes of your day, and everything else is set up from there. So let's get started. But before we get too much into this, we're just going to get through our investment disclaimer. And Billy, could you please just run this through for us very quickly?
The data on this website is for your information only. It does not constitute professional investment advice or advice on tax or legal matters. Please remember that all investment strategies and investments involve risk of loss. Nothing contained in this video should be construed as investment advice. Any reference to an investment's past or potential performance is not, and should not be construed as, a recommendation or as a guarantee of any specific outcome or profit in the future.
So now with that out of the way, how are you actually going to get your signals? Well, there's different companies, they have different ways of doing this. Some do it by SMS, other ones do it by the Telegram app, which is quite popular. In this particular case, EXPERT4X is using emails, and otherwise you can also find companies that use Discord and other social apps. But in this particular case, we're just going to focus on the emails that EXPERT4X is sending us. So how exactly can you join, and how can you benefit from these signals? Well, you got to be a premium forum member for EXPERT4X, and this costs $24 per month. And we did a bit of a video on this a few months back, so you can go and look at the below one. It says Trade Like a Pro. It'll tell you exactly the 12 benefits, including the signal trading that you will get. You'll also get benefits on particular EA's robots, different types of training courses. So there's plenty of good things for $24 a month, which is nothing in the Forex world. And obviously if you can make more than $24 a month on the signal trading alone, then we already made a profit. EXPERT4X has also sent out a daily Forex alert. New details, it's changing a bit. It'll be a bit more tutorial in the future, so where Alex will explain exactly why these signals are coming out. So we're gonna look forward to that. And basically all else you need to get started is you need to get a broker, and you'll find that in one of our videos also, Trade Your $1 Million Robot, how to set this up. And then from there on, basically you need a laptop, a desktop, or you use your phone. So normally laptops are quite good if you want to follow the trades. And obviously the phone, when you're on the move and you get a signal in, you might not always have a chance to open up your laptop and put the details in there. So phone works absolutely perfect. So for the phone part, obviously I'm an iPhone user, so I'm used to that. But you have both MetaTrader 4 and 5 that you can download in different formats for the phones. And then you can follow your trades, you can enter trades, and you can also stop the trades through these buy and sell signals. So very easy to follow at any given time, even if you're on the move. So definitely worth having a look at. So what do you need to set up a trade? Well, you get the email from EXPERT4X, and in there it'll tell you the type, which means that are you buying or are you selling? And are you buying, is it a buy limit or buy stop? And similar to a sell limit or sell stop. I'm not going to go into exactly what's the differences between the The two here, I'll give you a link below that explains a bit more about it, and you can have a read there. It will tell you the symbols, so what type of currencies are you trading? Is it the Euro USD, the British pounds against the Japanese? You'll see through this video exactly the different currencies that we have been trading so far, and there's quite a few, I can tell you. So the price, when you actually want to buy or sell, when you want to enter basically the trade. So your stop loss and your take profit are set. And also EXPERT4X is recommending a trailing stop of 50%. 50% means halfway in between the price where you entered and your take profit. And we are simply just following that to the letter in order to see how exactly these signals run out. So if you are an experienced trader, you can obviously adjust them to your liking, but we are trying to go in with a blank mind here and just use the signals as they are there and see what we get out of it. Obviously we can later on tweak it ourselves. So how exactly does this work, and what is the information that you're getting? So going into our email, we just received an email from EXPERT4X and Alex Deploy, and basically we have two trades. So these are the alerts, as you can see, for the 27th of July, and they are also posted in the forum. So if we click the link here, we will basically go straight into the forum. We have put a notification bell on. In here you'll see all the alerts for the individual days of July, and you can see there are a range of alerts all the way through. Not every single day, but almost every single day. It seems to have escalated now again, so Alex is trying to find trades for us. And if we also go in here, we will have the same information, the same details. So, and with a short explanation of why we are doing this trade today. So this particular one, as I mentioned just before in the introduction here, so the type, we will have sell stop, and we will have on the simple Euro AUD, price, stop loss, take profit, and the same for the British pounds Japanese. And he is then telling us that please use trailing stop of 50% of the target. Please close trades that are not activated within 24 hours. And all this is fairly easy to set up. So he has also given us two in this particular case for the Euro AUD. There's both a 4-hour chart and a 1-hour chart. And this is basically channel trading, as you call it. And you have an RSI down here, which is overbought, oversold, that he's using in order to show why he believes that it will go like this. So he believes that the price will go down. So basically putting in the sell stop right below the edge here, so for the channel. So if it breaks through the channel, then it most probably will go into a sell, and then he puts the take profit down here, stop loss up here, and you'll see that on the trading. We have a similar one for our second part here. Again, is using part of a channel this time around for the daily, overbought, oversold. So obviously this is overbought and now going down. We will see there's a trend that it's a downward trend at the moment, and that's what he wants to trade. So let's go back for a sec, and what we will do here is we will now go to the MT4 platform and basically copy paste each individual one into our, in this case, our MT4 platform, and then we'll set up the trades. So if they cross the price targets that we set for them, yeah, then we'll start trading. So let's go to our MT4 platform and get this set up. So this is now our MT4 platform where we run all the signal trading from EXPERT4X and Alex, and we currently have one open, as you can see on the screen here. It's been open for a fair bit, but if we just have a quick look first, we can see that the balance was set up 7th of June, and then we have all the different trades going through. And the last one here we had, it hit the take profit and 42 euros, and total profit at the moment 668. And here we have the current trade, which is open, which was set, and this was actually set on the 22nd. So as you can see, it's been bobbing about for quite a long time, not figuring out if it's going up and down. We set the sell, and the sell was actually activated quite early, so here, and the idea was that we believed that it would, we set it up as a sell for this particular one, the lot size we had here. So, and the idea was that it was in a downtrend, and hopefully it'll go and get us some profit down here. But this is not what we're going to discuss today. We're basically going to set up our trading account and trading alerts that we have for these two particular ones. So let's have a look, and I will copy paste in the details along the way. So and for this particular one here, so we're going to start off with the Euro AUD, and you'll find it over here. So if you don't find it, you can go in and you can basically add it and just click return, and it will come to you. So if you have it in there already, you right click on it. So you set up the chart window, so we know what exactly we are talking about here. So with whatever reference you have, it's not so important which time frame, because we are basically setting up the price, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So what we then do is right click again here on it. We set up for new order. So, and then from here on, we take a market execution, and again, this is a pending order, so it's not one we want to start off right now. So the pending order goes in here, and then we start copy pasting our details. So that means the open price that we have here. So we will add that to the details here. We will take the take profit. We will use that particular one here, and we will do the stop loss, and we will add it here. There you go. And then the last part also is the expiration date that Alex talked about, 24 hours. So we set it off for tomorrow. And that's it. You can add your comments in here if you have any particular comments you want to add to it at the same time. So, and you have your volume up here. So if you want to have a higher lot size, you can enter it manually. And this is what we're going to look at most probably from next week. After that, we place it. Oops, what did I do wrong here? So we have the stop loss. Yeah, sorry, it's the buy limit, so definitely sell stop. Good catch. So you see, even if you make a mistake, you will be you'll be alerted. So very good. So sell stop is there. Let's double check again so that we have everything right. Should be good by now. And now you have the details in here, and you can just see the stop loss line up here. You have the sell stop that you'll have, and we can zoom in, and here you have the take profit. So at the moment it's waiting for the price to come down here, and then hopefully it will continue along the path. So now that we set this up, we also need to put in the trailing stop, and as Alex says, we need to add this into it. So basically what we are looking at is we're looking at the open price versus the take profit, and we are supposed to put a trailing stop in somewhere in between. At this point here, there's about 100 points in between, from a quick calculation. So, and that means also we can put in 50 points here, so which is half, or we can go in and we can customize it and add it. And obviously we can change this as we go along also if that's what we want. So that's the first one. So the second one is the British pounds, the Japanese. Yeah. So this we have up here. So again, we right click on it. We set up the chart window for this particular one. So, and after this, we go back in and we right click another time. We set up the order. We decide that this one here, again, it's going to be a pending order, which will then tell us the type. And this particular one, we said it was going to be a sell stop. So this time, let's get it right. So we copy paste the open price. So 150, yeah. We add it to the price in here. We take the take profit on this particular one on here, and we take the stop loss and add this one to it. And again, we're gonna go in and just make sure that the expiry, you can also just leave it there and maybe it'll still come good. It just takes a bit longer. It's up to you. But as we said, we're just following this all the way through. Again, volume, keeping the same volume here. And for this particular one, we can see now that the sell stop has been set in. So once it hits the line here, the trade will start. Hopefully it will go downwards. And otherwise we have a sell stop here. And this is one of the things as an experienced trader may have a look at. It says his stop loss is a bit tight because it's actually sitting on top of the line, and I would have moved it up a bit further so that it's off the line, and there's a chance that it doesn't go all the way up. But again, that's up to the individual one. We are strictly following what he's putting down at the moment in order to measure the effectiveness of the trading. Last but not least, let's just get the trailing stop in here. So for the British pounds Japanese, trading stop again, and we said we have the initial price, which is 151.380, and we take it up against the 150.040, and from there on we say, okay, the difference between those two, a quick calculation, is around 670. So it's actually, yeah, 1340. So, but we are looking for half of this, which would mean somewhere around the 670 mark if I didn't get this calculation incorrect. So that means that once the trade is triggered, and if we continue to go downwards, then the trailing stop will start engaging when we get halfway through our target. So that's it. That's how simple it actually is to set this up and get going. And you don't need to do anything else. It's a similar style that you also have to do on your mobile phone. So the same lines, the same buttons you gotta push. So very simple. Let's have a look at how we're done with the entire trading for the last couple of months. So for the people that have seen part of the trading videos when it comes to Forex trading, you'll see that I use FX Blue, and also for this particular case, this is to check and certify the account. So it's a bit of an easier way to have an overview of the exact trades that goes into all this. And here you'll see again the statement for this particular account that is there. I will provide a link below, and you can go in and have a look in more detail if you're interested in this. But we originally started, as you can see, with 10,000. So this is a demo account. So to test out the signal is actually to, you know, see and expect what we will get out of this. So far it's done quite well. We made the balance is currently 368. The equity, which is the one we should actually really count on, is 343 at the moment. So obviously we're in slight minus on the account right now on the floating part, which is 2437. But the close profit 368, and that's the free margin we have. And obviously, as we've been through this account, we can see that we can turn up the heat quite a bit. And I will explain to you why a bit later here in this video, because it's all about risk management. So far you'll see that the history goes back 51 days. The total return for this account so far is 3.4%. And the monthly return is then calculated to 2.1, which is reasonable, but obviously fairly low. This is also something to do with the lot size we're using, and for the $10,000 account we're using 0.1 lot size, which is obviously too low, but obviously again we wanted to have a look at the exact risk. We didn't know how the signals were, where the stop loss and take profit was, so difficult to calculate that before you see exactly the way Alex trades. But now we have a good idea of it. We also know how to get more out of the account for sure. So the trade wins are just over 70% at the moment, profit factor. And you have a bit more risk reward ratios down here. The worst day we had was 119. So the worst week was 52. And worst month we made 144. Yeah, the other ones is minus here. Yeah, sorry. Trading length is 18.9 hours, and average results is just under 9 euros in this particular case. Average wins is 32. So the ones that are interested in the statistics, we can see the amount of currencies that we've been trading so far, which is quite a few different ones. And if we go and have a look at the stats here, you'll see some of the same parts again. Weekly returns 0.5%. Definitely we believe we can go somewhere between up to maybe 0.5 or to similar to what we have on the EXPERT4X robot, one full lot size. And if that's the case, and if we've used that, we would have made more than 20% on the monthly returns. But obviously, we'll tweak it as we go along. On the days, you'll see in here that we started off on the 7th of June. And basically, all the trades are here. And in order to see it in a bit more orderly fashion by week, you can see we had 7 trades in the first week, 4, 8, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 2. So obviously this week here is still quite a few days, but that's the range we're looking at. So now we have an understanding exactly how many trades we'll be placing. And you can see that the net profit was good for the first couple of weeks. Then we had a minus for this week. We made it up again the next couple of weeks. Small minus here. So, and then the last couple of weeks we are looking at more profit. If we look at it from a monthly perspective, both months has been profitable, and it looks like July is going to be a bit better at the moment. So, but let's see. Going from here, so I will show you another site, and this is this one here. It's called MQL5 that you can log into also. And this also has a bit of a different way of looking at some of the trades, but we use this specifically. Here we can see the profit, and this is the expected profit sort of over time, so which is smoothened out. So the growth of it, so it looks to go in the right direction. We are looking at the equity, which is good, and then obviously we want to have a look at the drawdown. And as you can see, the drawdown has been extremely low here, so we are well under 1%. So and obviously we need to up the lot size, which will also hopefully increase the profit as we go along. So, but this is another very good site to be in on. You can see the same signals and everything else that goes here. So this can be set up for signal trading, so that you can basically buy your way in and copy the signal trading. The other part that I want to show you is the trading history. Trading history also here comes out, and you can see the individual ones, take profits, the stop losses, the prices, and then obviously the loss and the commissions, the swaps, everything is actually here. So very good and detailed site. And statistics will again show you here how many profitable trades, how many lost trades, the best trade and the worst trade. So all of it is sort of good for when you want to trade and you want to see exactly if you are on track, if you're taking too big of a risk, or you can increase or decrease your lot sizes. So that's all the details that you need here in order to see how well you're going, if your trades and the signals are going in the right direction. So far it looks very good, but obviously we can make a lot more profit in that particular sense with the 10,000 account. Instead of increasing the lot account, you can also start obviously with 1,000 instead, and then use the lot size that we have here. That would have meant that for an account of $1,000 you would have made already 330 something. Yeah, so very good profit, more than 30% in almost 2 months. Yeah, so it depends on how much risk you at the end of the day want to take. So I hope you found this information very useful. As I said, EXPERT4X, excellent company so far. I worked with them for about a year now. So they continue to develop both their EA, their robots, trading, and also the tutorials. So very happy with what I've seen with them, and they continue to expand on new areas. The signal trading is definitely a very good one. As you can see, you don't need to be an experienced trader. You actually don't need to know anything about trading at all. All you need to do is copy paste and then take it from there. But obviously as you go along, you'll learn, and you'll also see the trades that are being made. You will understand how this can be tweaked and improved, and later on you most probably will develop your own trading style also. So I hope you found this useful. So give us a thumbs up and a like, and any comments below will be greatly appreciated. So see you on the next video. Bye bye.